Hey guys, it is day 206 of my fitness journey. It's a Saturday and it's 80 degrees out here today. I got a really late start, wasn't really feeling like doing anything. Last night I was supposed to lift weights, that didn't happen. I just lost motivation, guys. Just lost my motivation for a little bit, but letting habit carry through and getting out here and doing it anyway, you know. I'm out here today in the Asics Novablast 3. Here it is from the side, here it is from the other side. I picked these things up, admittedly used, in good condition, and this is the first time I've had a chance to get out here and actually use them. The shoes tread or foam compound, however you want to consider it, the combination of both. It's a very odd sensation. It's not bad. I would describe it as very, very grippy. Like I can hear it grip the grains, the individual grains of the asphalt. Even on a hardwood surface, moving around, I could feel it just grabbing areas that traditionally, I don't know, it's kind of a strange sensation with the shoe. Now, again, I don't know how that's going to translate like in an all-weather situation with water, you know, and in the wet. But at least right now, it's providing a crazy sensation as far as it relates to grip. It's very odd because the foam height is rather large, and so I can feel the foam and it's extremely comfortable. But then I can also feel it's almost as if it's grabbing everything beneath me from all angles. Very odd. There's a lot of people taking their boats out and fishing this weekend, probably where I should be, but I'm out here doing this. This past week was very, very stressful, trying to figure out how to get a balance between fitness and work and home life and all of that. And I was just flying by the seat of my pants. I was trying to find that extra gear. Unfortunately, it was like I'd come home and I would have to crash. I just didn't have the energy to keep going, so I would have to crash for a little bit and then get up. And as soon as you get up, you have to start grinding again. So there wasn't much time where I could say, oh, there's downtime, where I could like decompress mentally and figure out a game plan to go forward. I just had to go, and that's not a state of mind I really like to be in all the time. Little duration is fine, but I'm kind of thankful for the weekend just to be able to get my head on straight, get things planned again so that I can reattack this, hopefully with a better mindset and better plan. This is a weight loss journey, and my weight's been going up. It hasn't been going down. I mean, I've had moments where it's going down, but it's been going up here recently. And I've got a lot of goals, you know, strength training, making sure I'm getting good protein, adequate protein for muscle synthesis and all that. Well, protein synthesis. And trying to do all this stuff and get myself cardiovascular fit enough to run a marathon. Trying to do all of that, it's a really, really tall order, man. The activity has been there, but the diet, and here's the thing, it's like for the diet, I've been mostly following a plan that I had early on. So now it's just going to be a matter of making an adjustment to that plan, make some changes where necessary to hopefully start to see myself shed some of those pounds again. Because right now there's been a decently long period of time of kind of a stall period where I'm not losing. I'm kind of either staying the same or picking up weight, and I don't like that. So wish me luck. I'll keep plugging away at it, hopefully. It's strange. I'm going at 115 beats per minute. As I talk to you, I have a metronome in the ear. I've been at this pace now for a little over a mile, and the heart rate isn't going up into what I would consider zone 2. So probably have to pick up the pace. It's a little bit, that's a strange thing for me, because 115 is actually pretty fast for me for a brisk walk. So I guess I'll have to increase the effort a little bit. I guess that's a good sign. I don't know. We're going to try 116 beats per minute and see if that'll get me up there. I know it's such a small incremental change, but as a musician, I'm used to practicing with metronomes all the time. And some of the smallest incremental changes can make such a huge difference. If you went back just 2 weeks ago, I would be doing this very same thing. And at around 113 beats per minute, my heart rate would be going up to about 130, 132. Now it's staying down below 115. So I'd say it's probably more to do with the lack of humidity than it is the cardiovascular fitness. One thing I don't mention too much is hydration. Normally on my walk, I go out with this size here, which is, I think, just a little over 12 ounces. It might just be 12 ounces. But throughout my long runs, not long runs, but just my daily walks, I will take just this container, and I've needed it, especially early on in the journey. I really needed it at different times. I'd probably deplete it and drink all the liquid, and I learned to kind of space it out over the hour, you know. What I've noticed is as fitness improved, I didn't really need this as much. I still bring it daily, just in case, because it's kind of like old, reliable, you know. But it's not necessarily that I need it, because I've found that over time, I'm able to cover longer distances without feeling like I need water. And on my last long run, which was, 5.5 miles, that's what it was. I think that felt like about the right amount for me, because I about depleted it. And I don't know, if I was on a 6-mile long run, I might want to think about having just something a little bit bigger, unless my conditioning gets to be such that I don't even need that. I don't know. But yeah, hydration is a part of a strategy as well on these races, you know. As I'm training for this marathon next year, I'm learning that you could put forth the greatest effort in the world. You can have the best training plan in the world, and you could have the best shoes and gear in the world. But at the end of the day, if you don't have a proper fueling and refueling strategy going into the race, like it's all for naught. You know, you have to have all of that, because otherwise you're going to hit a wall out there, and that's the last place you want to be, in a really bad place without water, or on the opposite end of the spectrum, having too much water, you know. So, and without proper electrolytes, yeah, it can be a mess. So having that strategy is crucial. It's crazy that I mention that now about hydration, because I've taken a few sips out of here. I would imagine that it's probably around 4 ounces, depending upon the weight that I'm feeling. And I can feel it already kind of sloshing and stuff in the belly. I can hear it too. And so I'm not a fan of that. It just kind of goes to show it's not something that I really need in the moment. I'm also not getting up to that zone 2. I mean, I think, well, right now I am, but prior to the last, like, this is the first moment that I'm into it, and I'm watching it, and it'll go back down to 114 and below in no time. I'm going to admit something. I'm a little bit jealous, the more that I've learned through this process, about how some people and their body, how they kind of operate, and kind of like what their prospective heart rates would be within their zone 2. And it's like, for some people, that might be 80 beats per minute, something like that. And for me, that's getting up into 115 beats per minute, between 115 and 130 roundabout. Now, for some of you, that would be like your zone 4 or zone 5 effort. And so you definitely, in my view, kind of are putting less stress on the heart, because it doesn't have to beat as fast. Whereas mine, it's like twice as fast as some people. And I really wish I could make that lower, you know? So yeah, I don't know, but it's pretty crazy. After I got on the scale Thursday and I saw that the numbers went up after everything I had done throughout the week and everything I had tried, I really wanted to quit, and really wanted to I was just discouraged. I was mad. And on Friday, yesterday, I didn't work out in the morning. I was like, screw it. And then last night, same thing. I went to Walmart with the purpose of getting like a breakfast item for my kid, and getting some dog food. And I go in there and I see some sweets, these little Mexican sweets or whatever. And I'm like, screw it, I'm gonna get it. So I got a couple packs of those and brought them home. And then last night, felt sorry for myself. started pounding away at those. So yeah, I had a day where I just felt sorry for myself, and then decided when I woke up this morning, I still was feeling like that. I wasn't feeling any better. The only thought in my mind though was, I've come a long way. I've come a long way to just give up. And why would I throw in the towel now? Just because I have a little setback. So I'm gonna keep rolling. By the way, these Novablast 3s, they feel really good. Really nice all the way. Nothing hurts. Such a good feeling to have. They're very stable, excellent comfort. Just a fantastic shoe. I'm gonna look forward to taking these on a long run, but just for walking, it's still fantastic. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for me. I've talked a long time. I'm sorry about that. You all take it easy. Hopefully I'll be out here tomorrow. Later.